Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Unity of Vancouver. Are you here? Yes. Let me hear you. We welcome you on this beautiful day here in beautiful Vancouver. The sun is shining. Hooray! Come on. Join me in the celebration. More sun is needed. A happy welcome to the people online as well. This morning for your music, we have Phil Belanger on drums and Jay Krebs on piano, and my name is Leora Cash. We invite you to get this sacred gathering started with a song called More Abundantly. Good. Spring is here. Spring has sprung in Vancouver. We have sun, we have snow. We've got it all. Well, hopefully some of you will recognize this next song because it's the one that we wrote for you. It's called You're Welcome Here. So take a moment and look around. See your spiritual family. Lock eyes with someone. Who have you not said hello to yet? Perhaps there's a friend you haven't even met. Nice to see you this morning. Come on in and sit right down, 'cause you're welcome here. Come on in and sit right down, 'cause you're welcome here. Look around and you will see spirits, love, and family. Friendly faces, smiling free. Make yourself at home. Raise your voice in a joyful noise, 'cause you're welcome here. Raise your voice in a joyful noise, 'cause you're welcome here. This bright morning filled with song, raise your voices, sing along. Uplift for the whole day long. Make yourself at home. Feel the love with open hands, 'cause you're welcome here. Feel the love with open hands, 'cause you're welcome here. Welcome, welcome, and the love pours in. Today will never happen again. Leave only the happiness you bring. Make yourself at home. Come on in and sit right down, 'cause you're welcome here. Come on in and sit right down, 'cause you're welcome here. Look around and you will see friendly faces, smiling free. Spirits, love, and family. Make yourself at home. Make yourself at home.
Good morning, good morning. I'm Bob Trask. I'm the minister here at Unity of Vancouver in beautiful British Columbia. And today we're celebrating the most unusual thing happened this morning. The sun came out. So I appreciate those of you who have come inside, because I know what a sacrifice it is, because it'll only be out for another 20 minutes and then but we love it here. We love it. It doesn't make any difference if the sun shines outside. It sun shines in our hearts. and we love each other and we love life. And today we're going to talk about mindfulness. And we're going to talk about mindfulness, which gives us a relaxed and easy way to create the lives we want, have true abundance in all ways. We're going to get there today. And let's start off with the incredible music of this group. Go for it. Yes.
So I invite you all, our congregation song is All That I Need. Now, I don't know if we've sung this song together, or maybe you've sung it at a different church, but it's a great little song written by Michael Gott, and I thought it fit the talk title quite nicely. So I invite you to stand, move your body, wake yourself up. You can even move your hips. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. I've been set free, I'm released. I've been set free, I'm released. The burden of my past has gone away at last. I've been set free, I'm released. The sweet rain that washes me clean. The sweet rain that washes me clean. My mind creates all things, into my life it brings. Sweet rain that washes me clean. Let's sing it again. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace smiles upon my face. All that I need comes to me. I've been to my life, it brings sweet rain that washes me clean. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me.
Woo! Thank you. Good morning, my friends. Such a blessing to be here today with this amazing music, sunshine. It's a blessed day, and we are here together. I am your host, Luciana Velvi, and we will begin with a few quotes for you today. Jen Chosen says, mindfulness is deliberately paying full attention to what is happening around you in your body, heart, and mind. Mindfulness is awareness without criticism or judgment. Eckhart Tolle says, realize deeply that the present is all you have. Emmett Ray says, mindfulness helps us to live in harmony with our thoughts, words, and actions. And Anne Lamott says, almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. And now here is our board member, Marian Dick, with an affirmation to open our service.
Thank you, Luciana. Closing our eyes, if that's comfortable, we take our attention off of the external world and turn inwards. Breathing slowly, we let go of any thoughts, worries, or concerns that may be distracting us. As we continue to breathe, letting go of all negativity, we welcome in the pure energy of divine spirit to open our hearts and our minds so that we are ready to listen and hear the message we are about to hear this morning. We affirm this presence within us, knowing we are guided through our every need and concern. And as we join as one in gratitude for all that is, knowing we are exactly where we should be and that all is well, and so it is. Amen.
Stand as we sing and affirm the Aramaic Lord's Prayer. Holy Spirit, creator of life and all, you create a space inside us and fill it with your presence. Our oneness now prevails. Your one desire flows through us as energy fills all forms. You give us this day our physical and spiritual nourishment. You untangle the knots of bear that bind us as we also release others. We don't let appearances make us forgetful of the source. We're born free to act from our highest nature. From your presence comes the glorious harmony of life. Now these words are fertile ground from which our future grows. Amen.
Wherever you are in the world, will you please have a seat and close your eyes? Be comfortable, but make sure that the bottom part of your back is up against the chair so that you feel in harmony with life. And as you breathe in gently through your nose and allow that breath as the presence of the Holy One to go inside of you and fill your entire body. From the bottoms of your feet, which you can feel against the floor, up through the limbs and the torso of your body, and down your arms out to your hands, where you can feel the presence of Spirit tingling in your fingers. And up around your head and your beautiful, beautiful face, so filled with the expression of life. Let your whole body be peace now. Let your body be peace. There is a light shining through you. Can you feel the direction from which that light comes as it shines through you? to know that it cleanses you as it shines through you. And it gives you abundance. It gives you all that you need for a joyful, wonderful life. Flowing quietly, drifting on a river of grace. All is well. All is well. We are set free, and all is well. For the next 3 or 4 minutes, we're going to just float on that river of grace and allow the beautiful sound of the piano to flow with us. And be, if you will, in your higher mind, above the top of your head, and let the music come in to your higher mind and then down into your body. Let the music come in to your higher mind. And for the next 3 or 4 minutes, let's just drift on this river of grace and stay there until you hear Leora's beautiful voice bringing us back.
Cannot own the sunlit sky, the moon, the wildflowers growing, for we are part of all that is within life's river flowing. Receive and share the gifts of God's creation, that all may have abundant life in every earthly Children have no bread but tears, and wars sound their warning. God calls humanity to wake, to join in common labor, that all may have abundant life in oneness with your neighbor. God calls humanity to wake, to join in common labor, that all may have abundant life and oneness with your neighbor. This new world beckons from afar, invites our shared endeavor, that all may have abundant life and peace endureth forever. God calls humanity to join as partners in creating a future free from want or fear. Life's goodness celebrating.
Phil, you're just smooth. You're like smoke, man. Leroy Cash, Jay Krebs, Phil Bellinger. Thank you. So we're going to talk about mindfulness this morning. Golly moly, this is a great subject. To begin with, there's no such thing as mindfulness as a place to go. You don't sort of, I am now mindful. No, it doesn't work that way. Mindfulness is a path. It's a constant path. So if you're really mindful, if you can really keep your mind in the here and now and really be aware of what's going on, that lasts for about, 15 seconds? Maybe more, maybe 16. But it's really difficult because we've got so many things going on. Now, I'm going to try to pay attention to my outline a little bit today, or at least my so-called script, because I go wheeling off into space. And I've spent some time really doing some research and studying, because I want you to get the best of what all other minds are saying about mindfulness. So wealth, because we're talking about mindfulness can make you wealthy. Wealth is not about having a lot of money. And don't immediately think, oh, well, he's going to talk about that new thought, metaphysical thing that wealth is a state of mind, and if you have the right state of mind, then you are in wealth. No, I'm going to talk about that. But it's not going to be what you think, and it's not going to be how you think. It's going to be a little different, I think. Because what I'm saying is that if I can be in the flow of the river of life, of the river, the great river of reality, the great river of creation, of all the things that you look around you and just grow naturally. Trees don't say, God, I don't know where I'm going to get the money to. Trees just, chickens, doesn't make any difference what they are. All of nature just thrives because nature is moving through them. Didn't Jesus say, behold the lilies of the field, the birds of the air, they neither reap nor do they toil, nor do they have barns where they put things away. They don't have any bank accounts. They don't have an insurance policy. They don't have a safe way. They just know they'll be provided for. But we're different, right? So, even Jesus said, so does God love you less than these other creatures? But see, we have this ego mind that says, oh, no, I got to strive, man. I got to get my butt out of bed and I got to work. I could get on the bus. Because if I can, then I'm going to get a raise. I'm going to get a little bit more money. And it's always efforting. And I'm not saying that it isn't good to have jobs. I'm not saying it isn't great to get up and go to work. But to do it because you want to, because you're flowing with this universal power, this river that's running through our lives, this light that's shining through our lives. So, mindfulness. So, what if you suddenly became magic? In that you could have anything you wanted, whenever you wanted it, with no money. Would that be wealth? So then what we've decided here is that wealth isn't having a lot of money. But wealth is having what you want when you want it. Being able to attain your goals. Being able to do what you feel like you want to do. That's wealth. So if you have a lot of money, would that make that happen? Not necessarily. Because you have to try to make sure that you keep your lot of money. You know what I mean? I have friends who have a lot of money in the stock market. And sometimes they're going, oh God. Other times they're going, hey. So their wealth depends on the levels of the stock market, or the price of gold, or the price of silver, or the price of bread. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that. I want you to have the abundance of life moving through your life and moving through you, so that you have all of the money that you need, the relationships that you need, the health that you need, the creativity that you need, and the spirituality, the spiritual awakening and awareness and flood of goodness through your life that you need. So then, what is it keeps us from having such wealth? My thought is this. If you would have everything that you want, if you would have everything that you want, then start by wanting everything that you have. Wanting everything that you have. I mean, wanting it. And I'm also talking about the boil on your leg. And I'm also talking about your dandruff. I'm talking about wanting everything that you have, wanting it. Wanting it. Because if you want it, you accept it, you own it, and then those things that you're not really happy with, you can let them go. But you can't let them go until you own them. You can't let them go until you own them, till you become one with them. So you have a son or a daughter who's at a certain age, and you have a really fractious relationship with them. They don't seem to understand you. Or you're a child and your parents are going, God, why don't they just get it? So you have that fractious relationship going on. If you want it exactly the way it is, want it exactly the way it is, then your energy from all of your resources are pouring into that situation. You're becoming one with that situation, and then you can make the result of changing it, of moving it in a different direction, can't you? That just makes good sense, doesn't it? So if you would have everything that you want, we will begin by wanting everything that we have. Buddhist psychologist Tara Brach says, the only way to live is by accepting each minute as an unrepeatable miracle. The only way to live is by accepting each minute as an unrepeatable miracle. Unrepeatable. That means that, and this is about mindfulness, that means that right now, right this minute, you're at home somewhere or wherever you are in the world, Sue in London, I love you, wherever you are, right now, at this moment, if you're aware of it, then you're alive. If you're not aware of it, you're not alive. Because you're only alive in this moment. You weren't alive 5 seconds ago, are you? You're not alive 5 seconds from now. You're only alive in this moment. And if your mind is here and you are here, this is this moment, but your mind's over here watching home movies, then you're not alive. You need to be one with what is. And I tell you once again, this is a process. We don't just jump there. We can't just be there. First, let's clarify something. Mindfulness has two elements. It has two elements. And those two elements are awareness and acceptance. Canadian author Neshua Zabian reminds us that these mountains that you're carrying, you were only supposed to climb them. These mountains that you're carrying, you were only supposed to climb them. So we have to just take charge of our lives. No longer will I let some outside influence affect my life. So if in fact you get really angry about something, or you get really hurt, or you get really frustrated, or you're in the traffic and you're going, come on, whatever that is going on, that's your reaction to the river, right? Because it is the way it is. And if it is the way it is, then it is the way, right? The Tao, the way. It's life. It is the way it is, and it is the way. And if I'm in resistance to what is, then I'm not one with what is, then my power's shut off. Because when I'm in the river of what is, then the power of life, the power of nature, the power of the universe, the power of that is flowing not only through my life, but it's flowing through me. And then what I affirm that I want, I can create. Then what I affirm that I want, I can create. I can't come to the in the Bible, and it says in the beginning, it says, in the beginning all was darkness and void. Now stay with me for a minute on that. Don't get, this is not religious. This is just good philosophy. In the beginning all was darkness and void. So imagine that. Now what I'm going to say is the beginning for me starts at the end of my nose. There is no future. It doesn't exist. It's darkness and void. In your life right now, it's darkness and void. Everything beyond this instant is darkness and void. And then God said, let there be light, and there was light. And the light shined in the darkness, and the darkness grasped it not. In other words, the darkness could not put out the light. So if you have one small candle out there in the middle of the universe where it's totally black dark, the black dark can't put out the candle. And you are the candle. And when you step forward beyond the end of your nose, you're stepping into the darkness, and you are the light, and you create realities that have never been. So when your mind is aligned with this moment and you're stepping forward into your life, you're bringing with you the wisdom and the joy of all the ages flowing through you as you. And then can you say, well, I'd really like to do XYZ, but I don't think I can? Can you say that? I'd like to have XYZ, but I can't afford that. Can you say that? Are you less than the lilies in the field? Are you less than the birds of the air? Remember I talk about my wonderful bird that I just love so much, the red-tailed hawk, and the wings are touched up, and he's flying around. And now this red-tailed hawk has to feed its children, the ones in the nest, half their weight each day in protein. Half the weight each day in protein. Half their weight. So there's this red-tailed hawk. Got to go out and get some fresh meat. So here's the red-tailed hawk. Did you ever notice any of a red-tailed hawk in a hurry? There's a mouse. That would be good. And there's a gopher. And a snake. Go mouse, gopher, snake, mouse, gopher, snake, mouse, gopher, gopher. Back to the nest. It just knows that it's going to be there. It's the most successful of all the raptors. It just knows it's going to be there. It never hurries. It just floats around on the winds of grace like you do. Your life is lifted up on the winds of grace, and we just float and we say, I'm ready. I'm ready. I think I'll do XYZ. Okay, just do it. You say, well, you have all these people in your life say, well, I don't think you could do that. I wouldn't do that. You do that. Well, who knows what could happen. But you are loved. You are blessed. So I've written here, to be in awareness and acceptance as often as possible, we have to stop this whole movies in our heads, don't we? We need to concentrate on opportunities for life without our subconscious memories cluttering up our present truth, our present truth, our present truth. But hey, how much influence can our subconscious memories have on our thoughts? Can they be that powerful? Here's an example of how influential your subconscious is. Stick with me on this one. The computer sitting on your desk has about 6 gigabytes of memory. A supercomputer, which is used for quantum mechanics, nuclear fusion research, and cryptoanalysis, will have 200 to 300 gigabytes. Wow. Just imagine. The computer on your desk has 6 gigabytes of memory, and a supercomputer has 200 to 300, like 50 times more memory. And so let's look at those. 6 gigabytes for your home computer, 200 to 300 gigabytes for the supercomputer, and in your mind, your brain, 2.5 million gigabytes of memory. 2.5 million gigabytes of memory in your brain. What are we doing with that? So it's pretty easy then to see that the subconscious mind will overwhelm us, because it's got all of that incredible memory. And incidentally, those aren't silent books in a library of your mind. They're alive. Those tapes are playing all the time. I can prove that to you right now. When you were young, what was the worst thing that happened to you? Anyone need more time? See, it's right there. It's right there. What was your favorite Christmas? What was your first bicycle? Who was your first girlfriend or boyfriend? It's right there. When and where was your first kiss? It's right there. They're all alive, and they're all going on all the time. And they're all trying, the subconscious mind, because it's run by the ego, is trying to say, don't worry about it. I know there's stuff going on, but don't pay attention to that. Just dope out, and I'll handle it. So it all gets handled automatically, which is cool, because when I drive automatically, don't you? We drive automatically. And our automatic pilot is very good. It knows the dangers to look out for. It's watching, it's paying attention. So I don't really have to be that aware. So the automatic pilot teaches me how to eat. So I don't think fork, food, mouth. I just kind of eat. It's just automatic. That's cool. But then there's other things that it tries to take over that we don't want it to take over. And the way that we overcome that is by being mindful. By being mindful. Being mindful. Awareness. That I don't already know what the answer is going to be because everything's the same. Listen to me, my dears. Nothing is ever the same. No incident, no instant is ever the same. Nothing in this entire universe or multiverse, from the tiniest mote of dust to the great blue whale, the biggest animal on earth, to anything, to the tallest mountain, to one snowflake, to one fingerprint, to one wave on the ocean. No two things have ever been or ever will be the same because it's a presence of life. It's alive. The universe is alive. So it's changing all the time because it's alive. No two of us are the same. Nothing is the same. So in mindfulness, I see this moment right now as the moment I'm alive. I pay attention in this moment with my eyes and my ears and my mind, and I'm focused on right here in this moment. And then the grace of life is flowing through me. Oh, it's so exciting. And I'm blessed. And that life that flows through me rinses me. It rinses me and it makes me clean. And it sets me free. It sets me free. It rinses me and it lifts me up and it sets me free.
Sing with me. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. I've been set free, I'm released. I've been set free, I'm released. The burden of my past has gone.
So how do we get to that place of mindfulness? I'm going to just give us a brief demonstration of how that can work. There's a meditation called the Soham meditation. So I'd like you to just go with me for that for just a minute, because this will help us find a way to the mindfulness that we seek. So if you close your eyes and just get back in that meditative position again for a moment. This won't take long, but I just want you to feel what it's like to be in that place. So close your eyes and just take a few deep cleansing breaths in through your nose and just let your body feel peace. And now each time you inhale, silently repeat the word so. So as you inhale. And as you exhale, the word hum. So it's so hum. Continue to breathe slowly, being careful not to rush your breath. Each time you notice your mind wandering, simply come back to so hum. So hum. Now gently release the Soham mantra and take a moment to just sit quietly before opening your eyes and be in this moment. Okay, thank you. So you feel the difference? Right now that I talked about the river of life, the force of the universe, the great light, right now it's shining through you as you, just relaxed and being, like the flower in the field, like the bird in the air, just being and knowing that in your beingness, you anchor yourself inside of the life of the universe, the wisdom and the intelligence of the universe. In being in that space, you know that you are provided for. And that if your mind says, I will create this, then it will be created. I want to read from you the words from Thich Nhat Hanh, who we lost just a few months ago. Wonderful, wonderful philosopher and spiritual leader. And he said this: there are two ways to wash dishes. The first is to wash dishes in order to have clean dishes. And the second is to wash the dishes in order to wash the dishes. If while washing the dishes we think only of the cup of tea that awaits us, we are thus hurrying to get the dishes out of the way as though they were a nuisance. While washing dishes, one should be only washing dishes, which means that washing the dishes, one should be completely aware of the fact that one is washing the dishes. At first glance, that may seem a little silly, says Thich Nhat Hanh. Why put so much trust on such a simple thing? But that's precisely the point, he says. The fact that I'm standing there and washing those bowls is a wondrous reality. I'm being complete to myself, following my breath, conscious of my presence, and conscious of my thoughts and decisions and actions. There's no way I can be tossed around mindlessly like a bottle being slapped here and there on the waves. He says, I like to walk alone on country roads, rice plants and wild grasses on both sides, each putting their foot down into the earth in mindfulness, knowing that I walk on this wondrous earth. In such moments, existence is a miraculous and mysterious reality. People usually consider walking on water or in thin air a miracle. But I think the real miracle is not to walk either on water or in thin air, but to walk on the earth. Every day we are engaged in a miracle which we don't even recognize. After your body and your brain and your thinking mind all die, you find yourself still standing there. You would be a little bit surprised, perhaps, to realize that nothing changed, that you are consciousness. You are a collection of intelligent energy. And you can transform that into other forms, but you can't destroy it. It remains. And you are eternal. You were never born, you will never die. You are consciousness. Now, what if we could be in that consciousness before we die? Eric Tolle says to us, you should die before you die. You should die before you die. So mindfulness is becoming pure self, isn't it? It's being the observer of all and the judger of none. And here's a miracle mantra for mindfulness, that you can use through your days after this week, just to affirm that the wealth that you want is flowing through you as you. And your mantra is this: this experience right now is true wealth. So let's just do that. This experience right now is true wealth. If I feel that flow, then this experience right now is true wealth. It's happening right now. Whatever I need, whatever I need to fulfill my life, to be all that I can be, to do all that I can do, to have all that I can have, in order for me to be the fullest person I can possibly be, I'm in this moment right now, and wealth, this moment right now, is true wealth. This experience right now is true wealth. This experience right now is the seed of wealth. And it's moving through me right now. Lao Tzu, spiritual leader, 600 years before the birth of Jesus, said, nature does not hurry, and yet everything gets accomplished. Nature does not hurry, and yet everything gets accomplished. Isn't that true? Now the question is, am I nature? Am I mindful? Mary reminded me of the miracle this morning of a thermos bottle. The miracle of a thermos bottle. It can keep things hot, or it can keep things cold. The question is, how does it know? So mindfulness then is being one with what is staying one with what is. Famous author and movie maker Arnaud Desjardins said, mindful and creative, a child who has neither a past, nor examples to follow, nor value judgments, simply lives, speaks, and plays in freedom. Can I read that again? Famous author and movie maker Arnaud Desjardins, I'm getting it, said, mindful and creative, a child who has neither a past, nor examples to follow, nor value judgments, simply lives, speaks, and plays in freedom. Finally, here's a gift I give you. A much wider and deeper life. When you were a child, a day seemed like a week. Do you remember how long a day was? And a week seemed like a month or a year. Remember how that was? And as you grew older, the years started flipping by like flipping the pages of a telephone book, faster and faster. The years just go screaming by. And the reason for that is simply that we're not paying attention. You can slow down the speed of your life. You can go back each day seeming like a week, each week filled with discoveries and adventures. Just remember this. Each experience is unique. A first-time experience in the moment of now. And if we can do that, if we can be in that, we will truly experience living forever in the moment of now, living forever.
Don't worry, mother, it'll be alright. And don't worry, sister, say your prayers and sleep tight, and it'll be fine. Sweet lover of mine, it'll be just fine. And lend your voices only to sounds of freedom. No longer lend your strength to that which you want to be free from. Fill your lives with love and bravery, and you shall lead a life uncommon. I've heard your anguish, and I've heard your hearts cry out. We are tired and we are weary, but we are worn out. Set down your chains until only faith remains. Set down your chains and lend your voices to sounds of freedom. No longer lend your strength to that which you wish to be free from. Fill your lives with love and glory, and you will lead. There are plenty of people who pray for peace, but if praying were enough, would have come to be. Let your words enslave no one, and the heavens will hush themselves to hear our voices ring out clear to sounds of freedom, sounds of freedom. Come on, you unbelievers, move out of the way. There is a new army coming, and we are armed with faith to live. We must give to live, and lend our voices to sounds of freedom. No longer lend your voice
Thank you, Jewel.
Leora Cash. Oh, you blew me away, Lee. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. So, a couple of things. One, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to get your money out, so you can start doing that now if you want to. But I want to tell you that we have a pretty large congregation. It's growing constantly. It's growing constantly out there in the internet, out there around the world. Wherever you are, just know that you belong to this movement, this family. We love you. We support you. We're with you. Be with us. Join us. Those of you that are at home, invite some people over to watch either on YouTube or on Sunday morning in the YouTube, and maybe you can have a glass of wine or coffee and cake or whatever, and talk about this as you listen or after you listen. Just make this a regular event in your life. Bring friends in, and those of you who are coming, bring friends. Bring friends. We're creating a movement here, a movement of consciousness that's uplifting and changing lives everywhere. We've been doing this. I've been doing this for almost a half a century. I've got almost maybe more than 500,000 people worldwide that are followers. Become a part of this movement. It's not about a guru or a great leader. It's about us. We're the leaders. We're waking up inside of ourselves and making our lives better. Help us out financially, if you will, by a generous donation. And that can be really, really exceptional for you, because as what flows out of you into this work, into this consciousness, brings that consciousness into you. So it's a revolving thing. It's the cycle of life. Just to become part of it, if you will. I love you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bob. Wow, what a beautiful message today. And the experience now is true wealth. It is. So, my friends, we know our messages and our classes and our music are enriching lives. And we are doing so with your generous donations. You are helping us send this healing, common sense wisdom to every part of the world. Now, let us hold our gifts to our hearts and say our abundance affirmation. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. If you're here in person, please drop off your donations with the ushers as you exit the sanctuary. If you prefer to donate online, here is how easy it is. To donate online, simply click on the donate link in your chat window, which will allow you to give via all major credit cards. You can also give via e-transfer, which can be addressed to donations@unityofvancouver.org. Once again, if you are on Zoom or YouTube, you will find a donate link in your chat window. Now, while we are making our donations, let's enjoy a few minutes of beautiful music performed by Leora Cash, Jay Krebs, and Phil Ballinger. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. So we have a few announcements today. March 8th, this coming Wednesday, an evening with Bob that is going to be filled with warmth, laughter, and rewarding insights as Bob discusses with us problems appearing on our life journeys. It will be focused on the dynamics of prosperity. With over 500,000 graduates of programs worldwide, Bob brings to these evenings a deep wisdom and understanding that you won't want to miss. What questions you may ask that might just make your life journey easier? Suggested donation is $20 per session. We have Saturday, March 18th, our Spiritual Wisdom Circle that happens from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Zoom. And on March 25th, we have a new workshop, is the Ignite Your Voice workshop. Is with Erica Conway, producer and director of internationally toured show Tomatoes Tried to Kill Me, but Banjos Saved My Life. Knows and understands firsthand the power of telling your story and tapping into your authentic voice. Our stories can provide the stepping stones for transformation. The class is designed to do a deep dive into your internal world and ignite your authentic voice, connecting back to your greatest asset, you. Her specialty is digging into your personal stories, shining a light on the internal roadblocks holding you back, liberating your creative spark, and activating that powerful authority you have within that's just begging you to give it a voice. As a 30-year veteran of stage and film, combined with 15 years of experience as a creative coach, Erica has the ability to unlock the immense personal creativity we all have. Your stories matter. Let Erica empower you to share yours. And Wednesday, March 29, we have a class with Bob on the book of Ho'oponopono, the Hawaiian practice of forgiveness and healing. And today, after the service, 12:30, upstairs at the minister's office, there will be an information session on the prayer chaplain program. This will provide information on what it is involved in being a prayer chaplain and answer any questions you may have. Next Sunday, 1 to 4, there will be a prayer chaplain workshop for anyone who is interested in learning more about Unity's approach to prayer. Don't forget to bring a lunch to have before the workshop. And please note that there will be a celebration of life for Wendy Noel on Saturday, March 18th, here at Unity at 2 p.m. And finally, please join us downstairs after the service for coffee, tea, and cookies. And stay for a little meeting about becoming a member and what it includes with us at Unity. And if you're here for the first time, I know that I have my friend Priscilla here. Please have a latte with our dear Anne. Is the best latte because it's made with love. And now, as we bring this part of our service to a close, let us join Bob for a final word and our closing affirmation.
Thank you, Luciana. Just a quick message before we go forward, and that's that we are community. We are community. We are very much like family. We care about our lives. We care about the contribution that we're each making to the world. We're not religious. We're conscious. We're focused on being that which all of the great spiritual masters ascribed to us and asked us to do and to become. We're becoming who we really are, each one of us. And those of you online at home, you are part of our community. Don't feel like you're different from us. Let us know who you are. Send us your names. Tell us who you are so we can feel your presence. Now together, let's say our closing affirmation. And as we do this, let's include those people around the world who are suffering right now. People in Ukraine, the people in Russia, the people in Syria, and people in the areas that have been really devastated by earthquakes. Let's bring all of them into us and hold them together in our hearts, our minds, and our consciousness as we say our prayer for protection. Together, the light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. I'm going to go to...
Stand and let's sing together. We're going to hold hands maybe. There you go. Thank you everyone for this beautiful service. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with every breath I take. Let this be my joyous goal, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me.
Thank you. And if any of you would like a prayer, please come forward. We'll have some prayer chaplains here waiting to support you in a beautiful, empowering, affirmative prayer.